Alright, this is Robert from Black Belt Gaming continuing our character selection. We've had another selection made from my Facebook page, and this is from another gamer named Robert. Robert, you said you wanted to play Tumble Burrowell. You got your character name and this symbol here indicating that he is a scout. Your characteristics: you've got a speed of 4, a health of 8, your stamina is 5, and you will also be rolling the gray defense die for your defense. Well, now let's take a look at your attributes. Quite opposite from the Dwarf Warrior. Your might is rated at a 1. Your willpower is 3, your knowledge is 2, and this is your strong one. Your awareness is rated at 5. Tumble's hero ability. It says, if you are attacked while adjacent to at least one other hero, you may choose an adjacent hero and add the defense pool of that hero to your own. So it looks like if you were standing next to Grisbin, who is rolling a gray defense die, you might be able to roll 2 defense dice, 2 gray dice for your own defense. Your die plus his. Well, let's take a look now at your heroic feat. Remember, this is something you can use one time during an encounter. It says that as an action, you can remove your figure from the map and place a hero token in your space. An example of a hero token looks like this. At the start of your next turn, place your figure in any empty space within 4 spaces of your hero token. So basically it seems you kind of vanish for a moment and hide, and then you pop out within 4 spaces of this token on the map. Just like the Dwarf Warrior, once you've used your feat, you turn over your card, and I think it has some quotes here or different flavor text, but the feat is now unavailable until the next encounter. Well, Robert, you said you wanted to play Tumble as a thief. Well, let's take a look at the thief deck. Well, here are the cards for the thief, and as you can see, this is the ones you'll need experience points to use: appraisal, sneaky, dirty tricks, and it goes on down all the way through some that may be quite a bit more powerful, requiring 3 experience points. Since we're playing the basic game, it looks like you have 3 cards here that we can take a look at. As a thief, it looks like you can equip throwing knives as your weapon. This would require 1 free hand to equip, and it's a ranged weapon. Now, it says that when you are attacking an adjacent monster, you do +1 damage. You gain +1 heart or +1 damage to that attack. Over here we see that when you roll for an attack, you use the blue and the yellow die. So that would look like here, these. Now, when you roll a surge, the little lightning bolt there, it grants you +1 range. So let's take a look at the dice. When you roll the hearts, that's indicating how many points of damage you're doing. So here we would have 2 points of damage. What do these numbers mean, the 5 and the 2? Well, those indicate range, actually how many spaces your attack can reach. So this could reach a total of 7 spaces on the board. So it looks like if you have a surge it's going to grant you +1 range. So let's say we rolled this one and a 4. We would do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hearts of damage. And let's say we were some distance away and we had actually thrown the knife. Right now our range is 4, but perhaps our enemy is actually 5 spaces away. So the dagger might fall short. But due to this surge, we can use it to gain +1 range, and that's going to actually boost that 4 up to a 5. So it will hit our enemy for 4 points of damage. I believe that's how it works. Your next card is a lucky charm, and this is a trinket of some kind. I'm not exactly sure what this is, perhaps a ring slot or something. It says, exhaust this card to re-roll an attribute test. So your attributes, let's say you needed to try to use your might and your might was only 1 and you failed the test, this lucky charm might be able to help you. So you exhaust the card. That means you turn it sideways and you indicate that you're going to use this to re-roll and try to get a better result. However, no matter what you roll, you must keep the new results. So if you're not satisfied with the first roll and you roll again, you've got to keep the second roll, even if it's worse. Let's say that you've used your lucky charm one turn and it's your turn again. At the start of a player's turn, you refresh all of your exhausted cards, so you would just simply turn this back up and it's ready to be used again. Your final card here is called Greedy. That's very fitting for a thief. Whenever you attempt a skill type action, once again that's with this little arrow here, it allows you to search a search token within 3 spaces of you. However, this is going to add 1 point of fatigue. Remember, if your fatigue points equal your stamina, then you cannot spend any more. But what is a search token? Normally, when a player chooses to search, they have to be adjacent to a space that contains a search token. And then you flip over the token, and if it's a normal token, you get to draw a card from the search deck. So it's a way to find treasure or valuable items. And I think there are also perhaps some unique items that can be found in some quests. But Tomble here, as a thief, is a greedy little guy, and he doesn't have to be adjacent to that search token. He can take a point of fatigue and search as long as that token is within 3 spaces of his figure. Well, Robert, that about sums it up for your character. I hope this was helpful. I would recommend that you go to Fantasy Flight's website and you can download the main rule book here and take a look through the rules. It will certainly help you understand what some of your options are as far as taking different kinds of actions, but I am going to do a video on that very soon. But this is an overview of your character and playing the basic game. These are the ability cards that you'll use from the Thief deck for now.